I wanted to pop on here and talk about another important thing that I see over and over and over again, right? And I think it's such an important distinction to try and understand. And when people don't understand this concept, that's when they kind of start and stop their journey, right? But before I get into that, my name is Yusra Ishaq. I'm a health and fitness behavior change coach. I work with women from all over the globe, helping them achieve their health and fitness goals. But how I work is quite unique in terms of how I help people achieve their health and fitness goals, right? A lot of fitness and nutrition programs, they very much focus on, hey, what kind of exercise do I need to do? What kind of nutrition do I have to have? What kind of things do I need to cut out and stuff like that? But how I work is we step back and go, hey, how are you doing? How is life? Right? I look at the whole person, because really what we do understand is our lives and how we manage life and how we manage our day-to-day activities. They really do predict our nutrition behaviors. They predict our food choices, they predict our eating habits, they even predict our movement and exercise habits. So if we can change all these other things, if we can work on the input, as I like to put it, right? If we can work on your mindset and your thought and your how you feel about yourself, how you manage life, then making those health and fitness changes becomes so much easier. So essentially, that is what I do. I am a big fan of merging the physical health and mental health, because I wanted to dig deeper into mental health. I've decided to do a master's degree in psychology. So I'm doing that now. Alhamdulillah, it's super interesting and it's been an eye opener. I've done things like NLP before and stuff like that, but it really does not compare to what I'm currently learning. And I'm just super excited to be able to implement the things I'm learning uh, to help the women I work with. Okay, so that's enough about me. Now let's talk about this important distinction, poverty, that people don't seem to kind of understand. And this is the difference between a goal and value, right? So, and I made a post on this yesterday, but I really wanted to elaborate this more in like a video. By the way, if you're here watching on replay, hashtag replay so others can see it in their timeline. If you're here watching it live, please say hello. I've got my phone, although I'm using Zoom to stream live this, so I won't be able to see any comments, but I've got my phone with me and I can look at the comments through there. Now, a lot of people, I have a lot of conversations, like I said, right? And it's very much, oh, Yusra, I want to lose weight, help me and stuff like that. And we get into calls. Like, I don't invite everybody into calls because, it's super important for me to feel like the person I'm talking to, that we have a connection, because relationships are super important to me. So if I feel like, yeah, we don't have that relationship, then I may refer that person to somebody else who may better be able to serve them than me, right? So I get into calls with people and they're like, you know what, Yusra, I want to lose weight. And we get into a deeper conversation and I'm like, why do you want to lose weight? And the response is usually, oh, I want to feel good. And I'm like, why do you want to feel good? Right? And we get deeper and deeper and deeper, because here's the thing: losing weight, the act of losing weight, being a certain weight, that's not a value, that's a goal. It's just a goal, right? But we all have reasons as to why we want to achieve a goal. Achieving a goal is going to give us a certain value. Is they're going to align us to certain values in our lives. Example, if you're a business person, right? Say, coaches these days, everybody wants to make 10K, right? Say you make 10K, your goal is to make £10,000 a month. Okay, why do you want to make £10,000 a month? How is it going to benefit you? Making £10,000 a month is going to help me buy a house. Okay, what is buying a house? How is that going to benefit you? If I buy a house, I'll have security and safety for my children, right? So whenever you want to achieve a goal, you need to dig deeper to go, hey, why do you want to achieve this thing? What is the importance? What is that value that is going to give me, right? Now, the problem I see with a lot of people who are trying to lose weight is they stop at, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to feel good. Okay, I want to be a certain size. Tamam, khalas, we can do that, but why? Why do you want to be a certain size? How does that help you? Right? Now, what tends to happen with people who don't dig deep enough, right? Two things can happen. Two things can happen, right? Number one, they can do that diet, over exercise, do all those things. They're going to reach that weight, and they're gonna go, oh, I've reached my weight. Okay, I'm done now. Khalas. They stop everything because they've got the number already, and they stop everything. And what tends to happen is they go back into their eating ways, right? And then whoop, the weight comes back, and then they're gonna jump into another diet, right? They stopped because all they wanted is to be a certain number. They didn't attach any value to that. Why? Why do I want to lose weight? What good is that going to do for me, right? What, they don't think about, oh, how is it going to help me in terms of health? How is it going to help me in terms of energy? How is it going to make me feel? How is it going to build my confidence? They don't go that deep. They stop at, oh, I just want to look good so people can compliment me. The moment they hit that number, they stop the workout program, or they stop eating healthier, or they stop the crash diet, whatever it is, and then they end up going back to their old ways, and the weight comes back on. So they find themselves in this never-ending cycle of yo-yo diet. So this is one type of people that I see. The other type is when the journey gets hard, right? The journey gets hard, and 1 week passes, 2 weeks passes, 3 weeks passes, the weight hasn't shifted, they stop altogether, right? They stop altogether without actually stepping back and thinking, okay, if I stop, what is going to happen? Is my life going to get any better? Probably not, because you're going to be stuck, right? If I continue, is my life going to get any better? Probably yes, right? So that perseverance, that sort of just, you know what, it is hard, it is challenging, but there is a value to this. I know why I'm doing this. I know that if I lose weight, I am going to be healthy and fit. And if I'm healthy and fit, I'm going to be able to play with my children. And if I play with my children, it's going to teach them what healthy looks like. I'm going to be able to create memories. I'm going to be able to spend time with my children without feeling tired. I'm going to be able to spend time with my husband without feeling tired. I'm going to build my confidence, and I'm going to show up at work feeling confident and you know, and capable, and get respect and all those things. This journey is hard, but it's going to give me so much value in the end that I'm willing to stick with it, right? So when someone breaks down their goals in that way, you know, 3, 4 levels deep, right? Staying consistent on that path becomes more of, and that's when it becomes a lifestyle. But it's only if you see this as a short-term thing, that's when you start and stop. But if you have a look at it, 5 years down the line, halas, you haven't got result in the first 6 months, fair enough. But where are you going to be 5 years down the line? Have you thought about that? Right? Many of us don't. A lot of us want that instant gratification of now, 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 now. But hey, what happens later? So in whatever goals that you want to achieve, whether it's in business, whether it's in your health, no matter what it is, dig deep, understand the value of that goal. What value are you going to get from achieving that goal, right? And is the value aligned to what you want out of your life? Is it aligned? Right? If it's not, then do you really want to achieve that goal to begin with, right? And part of when I get a lot of people asking, you know, how, you know, your programs seem magical and stuff like that. And the thing is, I work with people. I work with people's values. I work with their thoughts. I work with their dreams. And we don't look at what's going to happen 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 months from now. But I train my athletes to look, hey, 5 years down the line, my value is health. I value health, right? I want to be able to age strong. I want to be able to age capable. I want to be able to age resilient because, hey, I want to run around with my grandkids, inshallah. My family has a history of cancer and diabetes, right? Allah is the planner. Like, he's the one who's going to decide our tests and stuff. But I am going to tie my camel and do the best that I can to keep myself healthy. The rest is up to him. So ask yourself, if you are wanting to lose weight, why do you want to lose weight? What good is that going to do for you? Why are you attached to that number? Because another thing that you can find is people are so like, oh, I want to be under 50 kilos. Why? Because what can happen is you may be 50 kilos, but you may feel crap because you feel weak and you can hardly eat and stuff like that. But you may feel your best at 65 kilos, feel your healthiest at 65 kilos. Then is there really a point to be at 50 kilos? Right? So don't just want, you know what, I want to lose weight because everybody else somehow is in this journey of trying to lose weight. And again, this isn't a bad thing, but a lot of us just want to do it for the sake of doing it without really digging deep into why. Why do you want it? And if you can dig deep into why you want to achieve that goal, then your chances of sticking with it are a lot higher. Then only you can make it a part of your life. Okay, because now it becomes a bigger picture. Now it becomes more than you. Now it involves your life. It involves your relationships. It involves your children. But it involves your spirituality. Right? Okay, I hope this helps, inshallah. And yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts about this and if you've experienced this and how you view your journey. You know, do you really dig deep, and has digging deep helped you in any way? Or have you always been the person who just starts and stops and starts and stops because you've found it hard to really think about why you want the thing that you think you want? Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Assalamu alaikum.